before work, and I get that weird feeling like, well, I got a weird feeling where I was like, I feel like something bad is happening, you know. Something bad might happen today, but it wasn't the kind of feeling where I had that dread where I was like, I better not go to work. It was more like, oh God, what is this shit, you know? So, I go to work, and quite simply, I walk up to the doors. Hey, I got an assist here from Lego Figures. I walk up to the doors at work. Boop, 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 boop. And the second the doors open, I take a step or two into them, and I get hit with a big wall. And it wasn't like the temperature difference. It wasn't like the air pressure difference. It wasn't like the air conditioning or the heat or whatever the fuck hitting me. It was like I walked into a wall and bumped into it. And it hit me right in the face, right in the body, everywhere. And I was like, wow, what's this shit? I mean, it was strong. It was a strong hit. And, oh my God, did I already start doing this? I got slammed by that. And it was strong. It was very, very strong. So I take a couple more steps, and it feels like I'm walking through, what do you call it? It feels like I'm walking through Jell-O. I mean, it was hard to move through. It was so physical feeling. It was, oh God, they're all falling off the table. It felt like I physically was walking through some kind of matter, you know? And I'm walking past people and other people, you know, coworkers and shit, and everything seems more or less normal around me, but me, I'm fucked. I am fucked up the ass. I am walking through this heavy, heavy shit. And it's really heavy. That's why I said it twice. And so I get back to the break room, you know, and I calm down a little, and I'm chilling, and I'm sitting in, you know, my chair. And it's like, it still felt wrong. It still felt like something was wrong somewhere, somehow. And I was right about that. It was. Jesus, there's so many parts to this. They're everywhere. God, I'm just trying to figure out this stuff they got here. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. But so I'm sitting in the break room. Everything's kind of chilling out a little bit. And I go out and we have our little meeting before work and shit. Everything's cool. And then it's like, I start walking out onto the floor, and it inflames me. I am inflamed. I'm a flamer. No, I'm flaming. I mean, it's just building and building and building, and I'm getting angry. Oh man, am I getting angry. I feel like I have been cheated. I feel like something has been stolen from me. I'm pissed off, and at the same time, I'm sad, and I feel loss. And it hurts. It hurts quite a bit. And I'm shaking with this anger and this sadness. And it just seems really unfair, and I'm hating every second of it. And I go to, you know, where I'm supposed to be working, and I'm working, but holy shit, it's just growing. It's like my anger and my sadness is growing taller and taller and taller. And it is getting harder and harder to work. And maybe after about 5 or 10 minutes of it, I'm ready to scream. I'm ready to scream out loud. And I'm just like, I can't take it anymore. And I put all my shit on the floor. And I walk away and I go to my buddy's aisle. An older man. And I just start blurting out. You know, I just start venting. I'm like, dude, I don't know what's happening here, man. I'm over here. I'm flipping out. I'm going crazy. I don't know why. It's like, I'm just going crazy. I don't know what the fuck's happening to me. I go, I can't work. I'm violently angry about something. I don't even know what. I feel like I just lost something horrible, and I'm going nuts. I go, what the fuck is happening to me? I don't know. And it really did hurt. I mean, it was almost physically painful how much I was in despair I was in. And he's just looking at me kind of blankly, and he's not saying a fucking word. He didn't say a fucking word. I'm like, well, shit, ain't that something, And, that actually kind of alarmed me a little bit. So, I backed off and I'm like, okay, well, I'll go back to work, So I leave and I do go back to work. And it's like maybe, I don't know, half hour later, something like that. He comes over to me and he's quiet. And he goes, he doesn't even say anything about, oh, okay, wait a minute, I'm jumping ahead here. Okay, I went back to my aisle, and, I went back to working and stuff, and as what often happens when I'm feeling what other people are feeling, I ask the questions and I get the answers. In this case, I was like, why is this happening to me? And is it even me? And when I said, is it even me? All of a sudden, just as it always does, it lifted off of me. It lifted off of me and I felt better. Because I realized at that moment, it's not me. And that's a good thing because it was pretty painful. And, so I was able to function again. I was able to work. God, I'm getting weak just talking about it because I still feel that. So anyway, about, I don't know, some amount of time passes, and the friend whose aisle I had walked into, he walks over, and he's not really himself, and he goes, do you know what I did today? I went to the bank, and I was paying my last mortgage on my house. That, it's like the last check that I ever had to write out for it. And then I looked at the date on the check. And I'm like, okay. He goes, the date on that check was 1 year. It's been 1 year since I lost him. And he holds up his hand, and he has a ring on his finger. And I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. I'm like, wait, him? I didn't know he was gay until that point, Like, he was kind of a manly man, so I didn't know he was gay. But, yeah, it was because of the paranormal I realized, oh, he's gay. But, go figure. But, I mean, everything he was feeling, I was feeling. And it was terrible. And it wasn't until I realized, that it wasn't me that it lifted off. And that's, like I'm saying, that's how it always is. Things get lifted off of me once I realize it's not me. It's a very odd thing. I don't know. But, yeah. And then he started to mention, all the other things he can do and has done. And once again, one of these people that are more powerful than I am that can do shit on command if they need to. Like sitting in a room and going, oh my God, if these people only knew what I knew about them that I can see going on in their head. that kind of motherfucker. And, that's cool. But it's like, there was other things he's done. What the hell? Where the hell is it? There should be one around here. But yeah, he, oh fuck. No, yes. Don't mind me. God, my head is pounding. It's not helping this much. I mean, my head hurts like a motherfucker, but I'm in the mood to get this out and onto camera so I don't have to think about it anymore. Because, I don't know, it's just been on my head a lot lately to be talking about this stuff. So I'm glad that I've finally stopped procrastinating and am doing it. Other things this guy has done. Just like I was saying, my one buddy was able to look in on me and see what I was holding in my hands and get it 100% right. This guy is similar. I mean, he gave me and other people these cigars and stuff, and pretty fancy ones, decent ones. And I didn't smoke it right away. Actually, I had it. I put it somewhere in my place. And it really wasn't doing anything. It was just kind of sitting there. And also somebody had given me a ring, too, at work, which is kind of weird. I don't know. Someone who can also do paranormal shit happened to give me a ring. I don't know why. He just wanted to do it one day. Don't ask me. I don't know. And anyway, on top of my refrigerator, I had a mug. And I put the cigar in there. And then I put the ring around the cigar. So here it is, like, weeks later and shit, you know, or maybe even months. It's been a while. And he goes to me, "Hey, did you ever smoke that cigar that I gave you?" And I'm like, you know what? I don't think I did. I still have it. And he goes, "Oh, it's still on top of your fridge." And I'm like, I never told you that. Yeah, you motherfucker. Yeah, he had it pegged. He knew exactly where it was. And I'm like, okay, how you doing that? And he's like, well, you know, you can sometimes see through, you can sometimes see things through the use of objects, you know, which is kind of funny, actually. Where does this go? Okay, I'm looking for this other one. So yeah, he was pretty much using my he's using the item he gave me as a means to see through to me, I guess. And which makes me wonder, oh, that's funny. Now that I think about it, it's a cup with a cigar that he gave me, with a ring someone else paranormal gave me, and around that is an Indian charm thing that the other guy gave me, who can do paranormal shit. Interesting. Huh. Connection? Maybe. I don't know. Beats me. I can't do that shit. But, yeah. So he was able to see shit, and that's kind of cool. Far be it for me to, you know, not take a free cigar. Okay. What I'm noticing here is it doesn't look like there's any dark green cylinders here. They probably substituted all the dark green cylinders for these lime ones, because here I'm looking at lime but also dark green, but I don't see any dark green, so I'm just going to keep using them until I run out of pieces. That's what they probably did. They probably just obliterated the dark green cylinders. No, wait. Whoa, here's one. And there should be a red.